Hi there, welcome along to another edition of Igaga CFM Sports Unlocked right here on the Big G, Kamalamu Ayanda Wakanyuswa. And in this week's edition of the show, njengobubona siphumile singaphandle at the Durban City training camp ahead of what is a big week for the club, a big week for Ibola Lase-KZN. They are going to be playing in the Nedbank Cup final against TS Galaxy ngomgqibelo lo esibheke kuwo. So Coach Pitso Dladla and his troops are hard at work right now sikhona-ke kwi-training base yabo. And alongside me is Intathele Mkantshubovu when it comes to KZN football, award-winning Robin Juk Madlala, who is joining me namhlanje. Majukujuku, thank you so much for your time and for joining us on Gaga CFM.
Thanks, Ayanda. Yeah,
big week for Durban City and KZN football.
Yeah, I know it's a big week for Durban City, but you know they were not convincing when all the way coming to the semi-final. I mean, look at Castle Stars with the semi-final penalties. You know, look at other rounds. They were all penalties and extra time and all that stuff. But you know they are facing a TS Galaxy. They're also trying to find their feet because the parade with the coach Adnan Bekanovic a couple of days ago, and then Bernard Parker now is in charge. It must be difficult for Simo Dlala to know to Pitso Dlala to know what type of
to expect.
Yeah, from TS Galaxy, because with what the changes have been happening at the club. So maybe we'll go with the archives, what they've seen with TS Galaxy. So we'll wait and see. But the TS Galaxy, they'll play against Sunderland, should be warning to Durban City.
Let's talk about the Durban City, Chuk. Looking at season now, newly promoted team in the PSL like Vamsile. Isikhathi esiningi ukuthi sibone a newly promoted side not only stay within the top six for most of the season, but also reach a cup final. Yeah. So what have you made of just season yabo, what they've done right this season? Obviously, manje, they're not in great form, but they are still within the top six. What do you think Coach Pitso Dladla has done right with team yake this season?
I don't think there's something that we can say he has done right. I think that the signings that they made during the off-season, bringing Thabo Modata, okay, they come from a city side that were relegated. You look at the goalkeeper for me, Darren Kidd, the experience he has brought in this club, but also the two centre-back guys, Mfanafuthi Mkhize and Nganana. They have been very, very. Nganana, whenever I watch him, there is a growth in him. There is a growth in him. It also being reminded with Anderjan, with Eros. Since they got that armband, every game we look, there's an assurance they hardly make any mistake. And if you remember, Mfanafuthi Mkhize suffered an injury against Castridge, a rib injury. He was in the game, and then that affected Durban City, but they went all the way and then beat Castridge. And then he came back, because I was worried that he might out for the rest of the season. So he came back against Magesi. We saw how they were, against Magesi, they lost for 5-2.
Yeah.
And then we were all starting to worry now, oh, okay. But that's what happened when we are left with 4 or 5 games. Teams that are fighting at the bottom, like Moma Casey. So what are they going to double their effort, because it's not nice to go to Motema Foundation. So the other result, it might have surprised the score, but I expected maybe that Magesi may bet. But to look at the next game against Open College, I was there. They went behind. They trailing that game, and then they were able to come back to make it 1-1. So for the past 4 games, they have not been very good. But for me, okay, in that game against the Open College, the captain Nganana was suspended. Yeah. Of course, you want to be part of the final. So maybe he might have, while knowing that I've got 3 yellow cards, he got a yellow card against my case, and then he's suspended against against Opit. Now he's back for the weekend, of which is a massive boost for Durban City. That back too. The centre back pairing of Mfanafuthi Mkhize and also and Nganana, and then got Terence Mashego. You also got Fezile Xaba, who has been interchanged around in the centre back because of what was happening with Mfanafuthi Mkhize and also Nganana getting the red card. So they got a fully fit squad against TS Galaxy this coming weekend. Yeah.
Obviously, both sides, Juk, going into the final completely out of form. I think Bobabili are winless in their last 4 matches league in all competitions. In fact, Umas Ngawabali, the semi-finals, the Nedbank Cup. Have we ever had a cup final where 2 teams are going into this one, going into the final game so out of form, where you can't really say Uguti who has the advantage in the game?
TS Galaxy has not won a game in 2024, 2026 in the league.
Over 10 matches.
Yes, since the league resumed after the AFCON of Nations, they have never won any league match. They've been losing. That's why there was a change in the club. They only won those games in the Nedbank Cup, beating Sundowns. They had those lack of the draw, beating Sundowns, the Milford, and all that stuff. They were winning games in the Nedbank Cup, not in the league.
Do you think they are having those conversations like we can beat Durban City? So labantu abakawini kulo nyaka, as much as nathi singekho on form,
but they are winning in Nedbank. So
but they are struggling in the league.
They are struggling in the league. I think they're number 12 right now in the log. I mean, that's why my good friend Tim Sugas decided to wield an axe and then fire Bekanovic. But you look at what he did. I mean, when he came in November after Sia Dramovic resigned, the club finished 5th in the log. That's in the highest ever position in a PSL era. And then, of course, this season, the thing is about TS Galaxy, I mean, to lose the players that have lost. Yeah,
and every season,
you know, you have to rebuild, you know, because that's another reason also that Sia Dramovic decided to leave, because he said, okay, I got an ambition, I want a challenge. But the club keep on selling players. Look at Obas leaving, Simango leaving, Butelezi leaving, you know, Sebelebele leaving, Tejane leaving. I mean, you're on the transfer window right now. So what about you as a coach when you have an ambition to mold the squad? That's why I'm also worried about Amazulu. Look at Makoko, how they are playing right now. How will Amazulu also keep this side in the years to come? Because if other people can flex their muscle and say, hey, there's the money, and then Amazulu before. So that's a sad reality. TS Galaxy, they find that position because it's gonna catch up on you. We saw with Maritzburg. I mean, Dovu, Fortune Makaring, Lebakanga boy. What happened? At some point, it caught up with them. They got relocated, and then now they're back. You know, at some point, it will. That's also worried about the Stellenbosch. Yeah, but this is a continuation of all the club in the top flight. If you wanna survive, of course, you're gonna lose your best players. But it's about replacement. Go and replace. It's difficult to replace the like for like.
Yeah, take me to the mind of now Tim Sugazi. His decision to let Ramovic go. We've seen it many times at Bole and Juke, where a team, Ikoshu coach, new manager bounce. They win. Do you feel it's the same? It's the same thinking with Tim Sugazi decision of getting Ramovic, Lokuzano Peganovic to go?
Yeah, Ben Park is a friend of mine. The thing is, he just retired. I mean, yesterday. You know, and then now being tasked with such a huge task. I mean, I think you never know when your chance comes. If the club says, okay, this is your time, but it's someone who's got a pedigree. I mean, he won the Nedbank Cup with Chiefs when they beat Supersport here. He's got that long range shot, 2012, 2013 at the most Mapeda Stadium, and then they went to beat Supersport. He's had a history of this competition when it comes to Nedbank Cup. So you just never know. I mean, really, can you imagine? Bernard Parker may become the first player to win a Nedbank Cup as a player and a coach in this current guise of Nedbank Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you need one game on Saturday against Durban City. So, but as I said, for me, I back Durban City. I think they've got that resistance about him. They've got that fight about him. As I said, the return of Nana at the back and the return of Fanafoot, and then now they have got that complement back four. I think it will be difficult for TS Galaxy to get anything away from Durban City right now.
What are the chances? Since 2009, we've been waiting for silverware. Is this possibly the best chance?
I think for Durban City, this is the best chance because, I mean, also for the chairman. I mean, the investment, the traumatic that you went through.
And so soon as well, after forming Durban City.
Exactly. You know, look at what happened in Peter Maritzburg, another disgrace decision that was done by the municipality. You know, people absolutely have no clue. I hope they all get thrown out because look at the stadium, how beautiful the stadium it was. They turned to a slaughterhouse, I mean, Friday night. Okay, I mean, it was not gonna. It was, you know, the success they've had. They have not been backed by a fan attendant at Chatsworth Stadium. But you look at Chatsworth Stadium. Do you know how many times they've lost there? Only once. Sundowns that came two weeks ago. The other, that 1-0 defeat. And then look at the losses to Chiefs and Pirates. I mean, to Chiefs and Pirates. They were all played in most Mapeda Stadium. That was under Gavin Hunt.
Yeah.
they made at home a fortress, but even though they were not getting the attendance that they deserve, but you can understand people from, rebranding the club from Maritzburg. Had so many fans in Pietermaritzburg. I mean, there's no entertainment there. So what they know is only football. So that's why they're also working there. Now you come to Durban, it's a big city. We get distracted. You go to Florida, you get distracted there. You know what I'm saying? So now you are rebranding club. So, but they have done very well with what is happening, even with all those challenges that they've had. Just to mobilize. I mean, because we're talking about the huge club, Durban City. Back in the days, it was a huge club. So I was very happy that the chairman came with the decision to have Durban City. And the chances that they have no problem. That's it's just meant for football and athletic. I don't even know if there's any athletic that's happening. So for me, what they've done is they've punched above their weight.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, remember, they've also changed coaches. Gavin Hunt left in December, and Padella only 3 games they left because they said that the football that he was trying to play. I mean, you can't say Darren Kid at the age of 36 he must play from the back. He must play from the back. You know what I'm saying? He's not Manuel Neuer. You know, so they decided to part ways with him. Yeah, and then look at Pete. So yeah, they're very smooth sailing. But the past four games, they've been very testing for him, but that's what you want as a coach, to feel that pain of losing, because it's going to make him better.
I know, Machukuchuk, you've said quite a mouthful. Esiglindele manje is obviously the final coming up on Saturday, Polokwane, to see ukuthi abafana bazokwenza kanjani.
Yeah, it will be interesting because, as I said, in our lifetime, I was not there when Arrows won 16 against Cape Town.
We
were not even journalists in 2029. In 2009, so where Samazulu went in 2022, the MTN8, and then also remember Maritzburg when they lost to Sundowns in 2019, 2020, when they lost to Sundowns in the Telkom knockout. So there's another opportunity for, as I said, for the chairman of what they have done. I mean, 3 cup final, the Nedbank Cup in 2017, 2018 to Free Stars, and then now this. Surely it has to be that time lucky for the chairman. Oh, look at the investment, and also, I mean, he's a good man. He's a good man. He loves his football. It deserves at some point the happiness like any others. And what more when you don't have Chiefs and Pirates in the final with the coaches like that is limping like this.
Possibly third time lucky for chairman Farouk Kododia kanye neteam yakhe Durban City. Juk, thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to final mfowethu. Hopefully next time we talk so besesiphethe silverware eKZN, and we can celebrate ukuthi cha isiphelile drought indaba zo 2009 sesiphelile manje. And that's a wrap of this week's edition of Igaga CFM Sports Unlocked. We're going to be back with more next week.